Hey everyone, welcome to Joanne's Recipes. Today I'm gonna show you how to do sour soup. In Portuguese, sopa azeda. This was a request from my husband. Today it's so cold outside, it's Sunday, so we decided to make this warm soup. And I'm gonna show you the ingredients. I have 3 large sweet potatoes, one squash, the whole squash. And when I talk about squash, I'm using this kind of squash. So you cut it in piece bites so you can have the squash. In here I have 40 ounces of red kidney beans. We're gonna use vinegar, paprika, pimenta moída, tomato sauce, azeda. I have 1 onion cut in pieces and 2 garlic cloves, salt of course, 1 cup of pasta macaroni, and I'm going to use 1 caldo de galinha with tomato. Okay. Alright, now we're going to start assembling the soup. The first thing you do is you put the beans in your pan. These beans are already cooked, now we're going to do the knorr of chicken. We're going to do the onion and the garlic. Everything goes in. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt in this. 2 pinches. And I'm going to put hot water, because the beans are cooked, but I just need to cook the onion and the garlic, and so the process will be a little bit faster. You will need probably 10-15 minutes to cook the onion. So I'm going to put the hot water and then I'll show you the rest. So I got this covered, the water in here. I'm going to put the cover on and let this cook for probably 15 to 20 minutes. I just want the onion to be cooked and the garlic. And the beans to leave a little starch on the water so I can make my soup later. Okay, see you later. Welcome back everyone. My onion is already cooked and everything is cooked. So it was in here for 15-20 minutes. Now the next step is I'm going to use my hand blender, and I'm going to just turn off the heat because you want this to cool down a little bit. You don't want this boiling when you put the blender in. So I'm going to let this cool down a little bit, just a little bit, so the boiling, it will stop. And I'm going to use my blender. I'm going to blend this whole thing, and I will be back with the rest of the recipe. Guys, I'm back. I already pureed the beans and the onion and the garlic. It looks like this. Don't worry about it if you see little pieces of the beans, the shell. It's just like that. This soup is like a rustic soup. It's so delicious, all the nutritions, the potato, the sweet potato, the squash. So it's all good in here. No guilty on this soup. So now we're going to do the rest of the recipe. In this bowl, I'm going to start with the other ingredients. I have 1 teaspoon of paprika. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Now, hey guys, I'm sorry, I just confused myself. This is a tablespoon of paprika right here. So we're going to use 3 tablespoons of the tomato sauce. 1 tablespoon of the crushed pepper, pimenta moída, and of course, olive oil. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the secret of this soup, because it's called a sour soup, is the vinegar that it's going to give a kick off in this soup. So we're going to stir all of this, and we're going to use 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to stir all of this, and then this will go inside of the soup that I already have here. So now when you do the soup and you taste it, and if it needs more salt or anything, I'm just gonna clean this spoon because all of this is good. So we're gonna dump this in here like so. We're gonna stir. We're gonna start adding our vegetables. So in here I'm gonna use this thing because the water is so cold that I'm not gonna put my hands in here. So I'm gonna go inside with the sweet potato. Sweet potato.
Okay.
Now it comes the squash. This thing is washed. Squash in. Oh, this soup is going to be so good after it's done. It's a very, very healthy soup. So no guilty, guys. You can eat whatever you like. Okay, one more in. So I'm going to cook this for probably 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, I will come again and show you the rest of the recipe. The rest of the recipe that we're going to do is just going to add the macaroni to cook. So this is the basic of the soup. It's already done. So I'm going to cover and I'm going to cook this for 10 minutes and I will be back with the rest of the recipe. Guys, the soup is done. After I put the sweet potato and the squash, I let it boil for 10 minutes. Then I add my macaroni pasta and it boiled for another 10 minutes. So it's done. And let's see the result, the final results. Come on over. So right here I have my delicious soup. We're going to enjoy it with a piece of bull lift. And another glass of wine. Enjoy, everybody. Here we go. My recipe for today. The sour soup. Salute.